Sit comfortably without crossing your arms and legs. Close your eyes. It is time to relax. Relax the muscles in your shoulders. If necessary, shake off the tension in your shoulders and relax them. Your shoulder muscles are relaxing. The relaxation is moving down to your back muscles and your legs. Your leg muscles are relaxing. They are very well relaxed all the way to your feet and toes. Make sure that the muscles in your feet and toes are relaxed. Now the relaxation is beginning to move up from the bottom of your feet. A wave of relaxation is moving up your legs. The relaxation is moving into the muscles of your stomach. Your stomach muscles are relaxing. Your chest muscles are relaxing. Your breathing is becoming deeper and more rhythmical. Now the relaxation is going through your shoulder muscles into your arms. You're relaxing the muscles in your arms, hands and fingers. And now let the wave of relaxation go to your forearms, upper arms and shoulders. And now your shoulders are relaxing even more. The relaxation is moving into your neck and head. You're relaxing the muscles of the neck, the back of your head, and then the muscles of your face, the muscles around your eyes, nose, mouth, and ears. Take a deep breath in and out. Imagine that the air around your face is a wonderful steam, and see how the steam is filled with relaxation. Every time you inhale the steam, your mind starts to relax. Observe how the steam is filling your chest. Observe how it is filling your whole body. It is a deep, pleasant relaxation. Observe this pleasant wave of relaxation going through your whole body. See how it is starting from your head. Follow it with your mind's eye all the way down to your toes. The second wave of relaxation is returning from your toes. Observe it flowing down towards your head. Allow yourself to relax even deeper. Each person has a certain question that guides him through his life. We will call this question the guiding question. This question, which in most cases is located in the subconscious, forms the prism through which a person perceives reality. In other words, the guiding question of a person determines his mental state. A small guiding question will induce a narrow and dark mental state. In other words, a state of galut. While an elevated guiding question will induce an expanded and delightful mental state. In other words, a state of Geulah. The spiritual level of the guiding question is measured on a continuous scale. At the bottom of this scale, we find the smallest guiding questions. Very often, these questions can be regarded as variations of the question of personal survival. In its most general form, the question of personal survival can be formulated as follows. What is going to happen to me? Where the words "to me" refer to the lowest aspect of the person's soul, the aspect that is associated with the physical body. This question in specific situations can manifest itself in a variety of forms, such as, for example, what will happen to my financial situation? Or what will happen to my health? Or what will happen to my comfort? Or what will happen to my reputation, etc. At the highest point on this scale are the largest and most elevated guiding questions, such as, what is God's will? Or how can I be a proper conduit for the will of God? Or what is required of me to bring the world closer to the messianic ideal, etc. And now I will ask you to identify your personal guiding question. Please take a few moments to identify and formulate the one dominating question that is guiding you on a daily basis at the current stage of your life. The main goal of this meditation will be the transformation of the guiding question. Your task will be to transform a small guiding question into a large and elevated guiding question, and thereby to open the portal that connects you to your true self. In order for this transformation to be effective, so that the elevated guiding question will become part of you and then not just stay on the level of your intellect. We will use the image of your personal Rebbe. Therefore, now I will ask you to remember this image. Please generate the image of your personal Rebbe in your imagination. and remind yourself of the main qualities of this person: his closeness to God, his idealism, and his love for all living beings. And now I will ask you to direct your attention towards the inner world of your Rebbe and to try to identify his guiding question, the one dominating question that guides him through his life. Ask yourself, what could be the guiding question of my personal Rebbe? What is the guiding question that makes my Rebbe the person who he is? When asking yourself this question, it is very important to keep in mind that you are less interested in the guiding question of the particular person you have chosen as your personal Rebbe, but rather you are trying to identify the guiding question that will open a portal which connects you with your true self. For our meditation, it is absolutely irrelevant whether the question that you have identified as the guiding question of your personal Rebbe coincides with the guiding question of that particular person. The most important thing is that this question, which I will from now on call your personal question of Geulah, should resonate within your own soul. If at the moment it is difficult for you to search for your personal question of Geulah, then at the next stage of this meditation, I will offer you my personal question of Geulah, and you can work with this question until you identify your own personal question of Geulah. If you feel like you need more time to search for your Rebbe's guiding question, you can pause the video at this point and resume when you are ready. Have you been able to identify your personal question of Geula? If yes, then you should use this question for the coming stages of this meditation. If not, then I would like to offer you the question that I am using as my guiding question. Here is how this question sounds. What kind of person have I become? Most often, I imagine myself asking this question on the last day of my life. Through this question, I ask myself to what extent I have fulfilled the mission for which God created man and sent him to this world. The central mission of every human being, which consists of undergoing a process of personal and spiritual development, a process that consists of transforming a narrow and small-minded person whose desires revolve around small and selfish goals, such as various forms of self-gratification, into a person whose will is directed towards a large and lofty goal. Such as becoming a proper conduit for the will of God, or the rectification of creation and moving the worlds towards the realization of the messianic ideal. And now, please take a few moments to meditate on the question of Geula. Once again, for this purpose, you can either use your own question of Geula or the question that I have just proposed. At this stage of our meditation, we will return to the image of your personal Rebbe. In a few moments, I will ask you to focus all your attention on his image. In doing so, I will ask you, in addition to the visual image, to focus on the thought that the personality of your personal Rebbe is a result of his guiding question that permanently vibrates and sounds inside his soul. And now, for the next few moments, simply direct your mental focus towards the image of your personal Rebbe and towards your personal question of Geulah that is sounding inside his soul, and allow yourself to completely become one with him and with his elevated and calm mental state. Stay a little longer with the image of your personal Rebbe and with your personal question of Geulah. Allow this question to sound within your own soul. Feel how this question takes you to a truly delightful and expanded place, to a place of Geulah. Just stay a little longer with this question and feel how it helps you to connect with your true self.